While Sony's car neared the hot pot restaurant, far away at FC Manor, the life of Titus unfolded with a very different rhythm. His winter vacation had begun, and he had returned from the mountains with his master, the old miracle doctor who adored his two young disciples, but had become weary of constant video calls from Fabian. The master had even threatened to take Fabian away to raise him in the mountains, reasoning that he had experienced raising children, having been raised in such hardship himself. Yet Tim, Fabian's father, refused. He knew the mountain life was too harsh for a small child, isolated, bitterly cold for most of the year, and ruled by strict discipline. Titus understood exactly what Tim meant. His own days in the mountains were spent braving the cold, practicing martial arts, and rising early to sweep snow from the yard before training. Though it had made him strong, the life was grueling, and he could not imagine little Fabian enduring it. Compared to his peers, Titus often felt he bore the heaviest burden. Yet he was also grateful. The masters and elders who surrounded him were like a patchwork family, teaching him skills and values even though his real family had been wiped out long ago. He had survived only because his nanny gave her life to protect him, and he had arrived at Jane's doorstep, a frightened boy, barely able to speak. Now, he was growing tall and resilient, but beneath the discipline remained a boy who envied the warmth of Sony's life. Sony's aunt and uncle loved him deeply, raising him in an environment filled with affection. Titus, despite being cherished by Jane and the elders, had no living parents and carried the quiet weight of loss alongside his training. After speaking with Sony on the phone, he felt a renewed excitement. They had promised to share a hot pot meal together during Sony's winter visit. Jane, seeing her son's enthusiasm, straightened his clothes and noticed how much taller he had grown. She planned to take him shopping for new clothes, and Titus asked to buy a gift for Sony with his own savings. The elders had been generous with pocket money, encouraging him to manage it himself. In this way, Titus balanced the strict life of training with the small joys of friendship and the hope of normal childhood moments still ahead of him.